Sound is on.
Oh no. And there we are. And there we are.
Here we are. We're here.
Oh. Hi guys.
You let me be in. Nice.
How is everyone doing? Glad to have you on. I was just laughing because...
This is Christa.
Oh, hi. I'm
This is
Christa from
Kevin.
LCRC. This is Kevin. We're married for like 17 years.
At least. We're like,
No, we've been together for 17 years, honey. We were married in 2015.
oh, you're talking like legally married.
Legally.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the task at hand. I was just laughing because I was like, if it would be really funny sometime to do a time lapse of like the 5 minutes before we go live.
No.
Because there's like all these things we forget to
That
do.
would not be funny.
It's funny because we actually really do prep for this, but like there's just always things that we didn't do in time. And today was no exception. And then of course, honestly,
Wait. I don't want to say the first time ever, but the note sheet has both our handwritings on it.
it's true. We did work together. Thanks for not slamming that back down. I appreciate that. But I equated to, I was thinking about it when you were running around. You're like, wait, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, it's almost 8 o'clock. You know, like at Christmas time when you would have to go to old Aunt so-and-so's and you couldn't be late and it was like, grab the presents, grab the thing. Oh, wait, I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, we forgot the casserole. And like running back in and out. That's us for like the 10 minutes before this starts. Honestly, probably closer to like 20 minutes before it starts.
I'm trying.
Anyway, so...
Sorry, I was trying to think of Aunt so-and-so's and the casserole.
And you couldn't focus on all the things?
Nope.
I want to say hi to Zachary Galloway, who is on his way to work, but he is going to listen in on his way, and I am sure he'll rewatch it to catch anything he missed. Also on Facebook, we've got Gary Martin. Hello,
hi,
sir. There's Bill Smith. And we have Timothy Pence. Bill wants to know how our trip was, and there's Brett Butter and says, what's up, guys? Nice and refreshed from vacation. Yes, we are. I mean, look at us.
That was so long ago, I already forget.
Oh, I am very refreshed and motivated and ready to get back to things.
No, it was good.
Our to-do lists always get longer when we're on vacation because every time we're away and we can't work, we think about all the things we can't wait to do as soon as we get back. So we've been very busy since returning, but I'm ready for the second half of the 2023 season. There is Braden Dommel. Hello to you. And Taylor DeLosa says, you guys have to tell Lefty he's streaming on our time? Oh, Lefty.
Who cares? He'll get over
it. He'll get over it? When all of his people come over and watch us, he'll be like, oh man, I forgot it was Hump Day. Actually, Lefty has hung out with us online before. He's watched, and he's at some point I need to get together. I already said hi to him. We're going to talk about our vacation, and then after vacation, we're diving in.
How much of our vacation are we going to talk about?
The perfect amount.
Okay.
And then after we talk about where we went on vacation, we're going to dive in on our next oval race, which is our S-Docs Meltdown race, which is on July 15th. It's on the oval track. It's a Saturday-only race, and we'll give you all the details on that, but we're excited to have you, Aaron. So, honey, tell about vacation.
I didn't have to drive.
Oh, yes. We go with our friends, Petey and Kurt. And we took our camper to Hooper's Island in Maryland, which is very isolated.
Little private community or private fishing community, basically.
Yes.
Some tourist stuff going on, but it's low key.
Yeah.
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 One gas station on the whole island.
One store on their whole island and one restaurant. But the store is also a restaurant, so I guess you could say 2 restaurants. Yeah. But it's very, very laid back. Their store is so cool. The one gas station, which by the way, gas was 5 cents cheaper per gallon on the island than it was on the highway on the way there. Mind blown. I could not believe it. but that place has everything. It was a restaurant. They breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Has a deli, your macaroni salads and all those things.
Crab salad.
Oh yeah,
all the
chicken
seafood.
salad.
Yeah.
And there was you could buy, crab. You could buy fish and things. They had beer, wine, liquor. They had fishing boots. What did they call those? Do you remember? Captain Boo told us.
Well, I don't know about the boots, but the bibs are called oil slicks.
Oil
right?
slicks.
Oil
I want
something.
a pair. They're pretty cool. They're like the white ones that the fishermen wear. Yeah, I thought that was funny. And like all of your bait and your lines and all that stuff. It's crazy. Hey, Johnny's on Facebook or on YouTube. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Hey.
See, I told you you should.
You should. You're coming back to town here soon, right? I know it's just for a day or two, but.
And we just stay on a deserted piece of ground that was an old oyster house.
Yeah, it's an I don't want to say abandoned oyster house, but it was an oyster
abandoned.
house on a little peninsula piece of property that Captain Boo had bought, and was going to do something with the property, and then changed his mind, and
it's just been sitting there.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty cool.
The building is actually grandfathered in because it's so close to the water. Like if you had to build now, it would have to be 200 feet back. But it's like right on the water, and the water goes actually all the way around it. The seawall protected that little oyster house. So we get to pull out to the oyster house in our camper, and we have water on this side, and we have water on that side. So it's
cool.
spectacular. We went fishing right there off of our little peninsula and caught some perch, which Curdy filleted up, and it was pretty cool. We also went on the fishing boat with Boo.
Oh yeah, that's going out on the commercial boat and like seeing how it really goes. What happened?
Yeah, I just had something. I got it. Little schmutz.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny can't hear us. He's in the bar. Hey, priorities, buddy. Okay, sign language. I don't have sign language. I would like to learn sign language someday. I'd like to put that on my bucket list. Anyway.
Yeah. And the fact that we were out on one of the boats that was catching the fish and whatnot, that we're going to...
going to go and deliver that fish to this restaurant.
Yeah, and we were there eating it.
Oh, it was so awesome. It was so awesome.
A lot of times when you see like, catch of the day or fresh this or fresh that, you're like, oh yeah, really, how fresh is it? No, this place was like, yeah.
We delivered it. Well, not us,
pretty cool.
but yeah, our guy did. It was really awesome. So anyway, very exciting. Did you bring that flyer for the...
Nope, I printed it and forgot to go grab it.
I'll untether you. So our next race is that S-Docs LCRC Meltdown. This is the 4th time that our buddy Chad Segner is hosting one of our oval races. He does a really great job promoting. And I will tell you, like, as far as working with somebody else to promote, I have kind of high expectations because I'll be quite honest, I handle all the marketing for all of our races, and I know the amount of time that I put in. So, like, if you want to come to LCRC and, like, have a race here, then you better promote like I promote. I'm kind of a stickler about it. We'll say that. Chad does a fantastic job. Like if somebody else wants to be a promoter and you're looking on how to do it, you need to look up Chad because he's constantly posting. He's constantly just like reaching out to people, trying to engage people. He does a really good job. So anyway, Chad has been talking so much about the meltdown that I haven't been posting much on our social.
Sorry, I was just reading the flyer for the first time. I'm sorry.
I made the flyer.
You did?
I did, except he posted my first draft. So anyway, Chad does a really good job. He also does a good job getting amazing raffle stuff here. So if you're an oval guy and you're interested in good raffles, I mean, like the giveaways are kind of out of control. He puts a lot of time and effort into it.
He does, that's for sure.
Yeah. But that race is next Saturday, July 15th. It's $30 per entry. Practice is going to open at 10, and racing kicks off at 2. So, and then Chad does his setup as far as mains go, just like we used to. As far as how many entries will dictate the schedule. So we're expecting a lot of people if the weather holds out for us finally. Been rained out a couple times in Oval this year.
It's been tough.
So we're hoping this is where we have our comeback.
Yeah.
But
we gotta get some good stuff in here.
Yeah.
But seemingly the weather pattern is calming down just a bit. So
yes.
Hopefully that works out.
So let's talk for a second about the drama we stirred up last week as far as Oval goes. One of our events is.
Yeah, that was my fault because I wasn't.
Okay, first tell what the problem was. You have to hand me the schedule if I'm going to talk about it because I can't remember which date it was.
It would have been
Hot Summer Nights, right?
Well, and see, that's why.
Because it doesn't say that on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we did. We came out with our Oval schedule and we put it out there. The only person that we had talked to before we hit the Oval schedule out into the world was, of course, Chad, who always gets a hold of us like a year in advance. He always locks in his date, and he really needed July 15th. So even though we had been doing Oval after off-road, we decided to move it up to accommodate Chad. So then our next race, Oval race, is August 26th, and we called it our Hot Summer Night race, and we were going to have a night race. So then the Rubber Tire Series came around, and they were like, hey, we're looking to add you to our schedule and to our series, and we were like, yeah, sure, we would love to work with you. So we gave them the August 26th date to be their Rubber Tire Series race. Because it wasn't on the schedule, Kevin forgot.
Well, yeah, I actually was pretty excited about that Speed Week deal. It sounded cool to me. And Speed Week was getting ready to kick off around home here for the big cars. And
yeah.
Like, wow, yeah.
So in the meantime, the gentleman who is, I can't remember his name. It's so awful. But anyway, the gentleman that was hosting the Speed Week for the Oval stuff had contacted us about, hey, could we add you to our schedule? And we were like, yeah, sure. It sounds like no, we didn't see a downside to it. The problem is that race had already been out there. So we totally screwed it up. And in the meantime, people were really confused about what was going on. In the end, it was just us. Oh, Andy. Thank you. Yes, Andy. So, Andy had approached us, and it was just us not doing our due diligence. Unfortunately, once our race season kicks off, sometimes when it comes to scheduling, we really don't have the time. And really, we just need to stick to our guns once we put the schedule out, probably, so that we don't.
I already solved the problem. Ed's in charge of Oval now.
Okay, I like it. But anyway,
buddy.
All of that confusion was completely our fault, and it is going to be a Rubber Tire Series. We did apologize to Andy and tell him that we had to pull out of that series. So we will not be part of the Speed Week this year, but we will be Rubber Tire Series for the August 26th race, which is the next one after S-Docs. So very exciting, and looking forward to all of those races coming up soon.
What are you going to do for the Haunted 50?
What are you going to do for the Haunted 50?
I don't know. Halloween gig's your deal.
Johnny, you're not helpful. I said I couldn't remember his name. He said Bill, Frank, George, Walter. No, none of those.
Not helpful.
So there's Robin Heil. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Braden says, most isolated vacation my family ever went on was to Avon, North Carolina. On the Outer Banks. Wow. Unfortunately, I can't make the Migo Challenge this year because I'm going with my family to Cape Cod. Oh, that's wonderful. Family is the most important, so you go have a wonderful time with that. And there's Jared. Hope you had an awesome vacation. We did. We had a great vacation. And Ed said, please talk a little bit about Staub Brothers RC Speedway's charity race this week on July 8th. I would love to. There is a charity race this weekend on July 8th at Staub's Brothers Speedway. It's going to be a charity race for charity.
Yeah, so Staub Brothers is they call it Staub's.
Uh-huh.
It's, I've never been there.
Oh.
But the boys tell me a lot about it. It's super high bite. They usually run foam tires there. They do offer some rubber tire classes, and I know the RTR series and some other rubber tire based groups have gone there for races before.
Yeah.
But it's super high bite, super smooth. They tell me that if you really want to try and copy somebody, that place is dialed, like they do it right.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
So it'll be a fun weekend, a fun race, and it's for Alzheimer's,
Okay.
which I knew the whole time.
Yeah.
A very
But you
worthy
forgot.
cause, as always. Oh, let's talk about the cancer race for a second. Speaking of charity races, I got to work on our cancer race info for our September race. We have some very exciting things going on this year, and I just want to tell you, off-road guys, like the prizes this year are already coming in. I already know of 3 kits that are going to be part of that. One of them is built by a world champion. It's going to
Big
be
dealings.
a big deal. Like I want you all to. I don't really care what else is on the schedule or close to the schedule. This one's going to be a worthy cause, and it is definitely going to be worth your trip. People are coming out and they're ready to help. If you want to help, we accept donations of all sorts. We're going to have multiple tables this year, some of them for just things for every day, mom and pop that stop off the street. We're going to have tables that's RC related, that's the stuff that you love.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to have big stuff. We're going to have the car kits. We're going to have, the next level, like, if you leave with that, you're going to feel, and there's so much of it that you guys are going to win a ton.
Yeah, like Drake engines and big stuff.
I mean, just from the people that I've heard from, I'm really excited about it. So I can't wait. Like every time we start to talk about the cancer race, people start showing up with baskets and like, hey, how about this? Are you willing to do that? Sometimes people are like, I don't really have a whole basket, but they'll bring an item. Totally down for that. Sometimes we can put it together in a basket. Sometimes it's good enough on its own and we'll have it be a singular item. So we're open to all of those things. One of the fun things I'm really excited about that I wanted to share was we're going to do we're going to do a tent, and we're going to do a kids focused glow bingo on Friday night as part of our pit party. So while we have the cornhole tournament going on and all the food trucks here, because we are booking several food trucks for that event, including pizza and tacos for sure. But we're gonna do glow. It's actually like use the glow daubers to do bingo, and all the bingo prizes will be kid related stuff. So adults are welcome to play, but just know that the prizes will be kid related stuff. Very, very exciting.
I'd play for that.
Yeah, so very exciting about that. I'm going to catch up on comments real quick.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
There's Pete Margle. They're back. Hi to
Right.
P Word. Pete says, oh, Danielle has already been talking about the baskets. That's awesome. She really showed up last year with so much stuff, and it just really, it makes a huge difference. So thank you so much.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Dad. By the way, while we were on vacation, Miss Adeline was with my dad in Ohio, and they had a wonderful time. She's still raving over it, and she definitely marked that one off of her bucket list because it was really awesome. Oh, Samantha Heil says that the cancer race falls on Shylin's 16th birthday. That's awesome. So it'll be like a really big party then. We'll have a really big party. So, Dad, Johnny is over on YouTube and says hi. And sometimes I feel like I'm just the one here to deliver messages.
He went on vacation with some family once.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Johnny, I just want to appreciate that you show up in the comments. By the way, if you're hanging out with us, leave us a comment. Tell us that you're here. Just say hi. Pop in there and say, say something. We love it when your name is down there. We can just see who's on and who's watching, and it helps us know what to talk about, what you guys are into. So, should we start to cover some of the new exciting product?
I was just trying to decide if it was raining again or not.
Is it?
I don't know. Sure sounds like it.
It could be a plane.
It's relentless.
Or a bird.
It's relentless. What do you want to talk about? New products?
Well, my little list is done, so it's
Do
your
you
turn.
do you think we have new products?
I really don't have much else to talk about until I hit the Flash 15, which is our sale at the end. So
Trip was good, Pete. Yeah, we had a good time.
It was really great. We had a wonderful time.
New products, something that I'm most excited about.
Oh, we're gonna start with that?
Okay.
I thought we'd finish with that.
Okay.
No pressure.
Okay.
Do
So,
I actually mean do whatever you want?
No. They're the new products are here.
Yep.
And if you don't.
Hi, Uncle Rich. Right?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
No.
Blue with stripes.
No.
Oh.
Unless Uncle Rich got a new truck.
Maybe he did.
Don't know.
Who else could it be?
Don't know.
Oh gosh, we have more people honking at us. Anyway.
So here's the thing. I try to tell you guys all the time. It's like buying tires. You know, nobody wants greens in August.
Mm-hmm.
They want A2s. And then come October, they're like, hey, where are all the greens? I'm like, well, you should have bought them in August.
They're out.
So anyway, my indoor guys, I realized that it's the middle of the summer, but these kits are in stock and plentiful right now. If you wait until October, chances are they're going to be gone and on back order.
Yeah.
So
anyway, the kit is $3.99. The brand new Team Associated SC 6.4, fresh out, and we have 4 in stock, I believe.
4 left.
4. Also on that note, oh crud! Now I just forgot. I had something I was really going to share. Oh, dirt bikes. No, please stop.
No.
Okay. So, guys, you know the dirt bikes that dropped and everybody did the pre-order? We didn't do the pre-order.
No, they all forgot already.
No, they didn't.
They did.
They did not forget.
They did. I swear they did.
No, they're very excited. You know, if those people out there are like watching us, do you think they just like think we're talking to ourselves?
No.
What if we're watching them and thinking, what are they doing?
I'm glad you segued out of that thing.
Back to the dirt bike.
No.
So, the...
Awful.
Who made it? Losi. Has Proline tires. I was thinking of the Proline, but it's not. Anyway, the dirt bike that came out, we did not do pre-orders, but we did pre-order some. So
yeah,
if
we ordered some, but we did not take pre-orders from our customers.
Correct. So I don't have them yet. They haven't actually shipped for anyone. But I do have some of those left. I'm not putting them on the website. I'm saving them for our real people because I know they're hot, and some of you are like, I really wanted one of those things, but everybody's all sold out of their pre-orders already, and I'm going to have to wait 5 months. I've got some that are coming on the first shipment. I'll have some extra. Call me, tell me what color you want, and we'll talk. Send me a little message on the website. Unless you don't want to sell them.
No, the first batch, don't hold me to this because I forget which color's which, but the batches that are coming are per color. And if I remember correctly, the first batch that we have coming in whatever color it is, they're already all sold.
The blue.
Yes.
We sold a lot of blue.
Something like that. I
Yeah,
don't know. Anyway, if you want one, give us a call. We'll put you on a list and see what we can do.
Yep. So, Taylor, I'm so glad that you asked. I'm excited to announce that we will be adding the dirt bike class in 2024. Right, Huddy?
No.
2023?
No.
Okay. Here's what I propose. Exhibition dirt bike class. After the race is just like the powder puff class, okay?
Oh, okay.
And we do a dirt bike race.
Okay.
And when you see that there is like 2 full heats of them, then we add it as a class.
So you're talking 25 dirt bikes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Zachary says, shucks, I was buying my first nitro buggy. Forget the dirt bike.
Yeah, roger that. Stick to nitro buggy. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Nitro's the glory, buddy.
Brett says, tell him, Kevin, missing 2 wheels. I don't know. They look fun. Kurt, you're showing up late, buddy. Like, all of a sudden, you're married, and you can't be anywhere on time. We talked about Oval already for a long time, and I was looking for you to, like, be my backbone, and you weren't here. There's Steven. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Missing 2 wheels. Why you guys gotta be such Debbie Downers over this dirt bike?
It takes a gyro in order for it to stand up on its own.
I know, and it looks really cool and it's fun. And it has Proline tires.
It's great in the backyard.
Oh, Kurt was mowing grass, very husbandly of you.
Yeah. Listen, the dirt bike thing is super cool. It is. It's cool.
Oh, Garrett says, I can't wait to run the new e-buggy. Awesome. Hey, Garrett, I was watching Port Royals racing, and I got to tell you, Joe is very impressive on that track.
Joe was doing good
I
last night.
super loved watching. I know the track was rough, and some of the drivers were complaining about it. Not Joe, but man, Port Royals racing was on fire last night. There was a lot of great battles, and I loved it.
I watched most of them through my eyelids in the mains, but hey.
He couldn't stay away.
No.
But I did. Actually, I didn't until Adeline came in. She had a scary dream, so I had to go in with her. And when I came back, I was like, I'm turning on the race again. And it was just in time to watch Joe's main. So congratulations, Joe Cotta. I thought he did fantastic. I don't really care.
Fifth, I believe.
I thought sixth, but it could be fifth. They didn't show the point standings at the end of the flow deal, but it was a really great race, and there was tons of great battles.
Steininger told me on the phone today that he was pretty sure he ended up fifth.
Okay, well, I believe him over me.
Yeah.
Going to need a starting gate for the bikes. Oh, so you're right. I will put you in charge of that.
You got a better chance.
Who said that? Mike, you can build one of those.
You got a better chance of dreaming for a starting gate for Nitro Buggy.
I do want to do that too. I've asked for that for about 10 years. So hole in the radiator after the heat and bent a tie rod in the A main. Boy, did good. Yeah, with those challenges, it was awesome.
He bent a tie rod whenever, what's our micro sprint buddy? Walton. Walton run over him on the start. I'm sorry, that was in the heat race.
That was heat.
Joe was running second on the restart in that heat race. And then I'm pretty sure Walton's the one that run over his front wheel and bent him up a little bit.
I don't know. There was some crazy crashes.
So you had to change the radiator too?
They all confirmed it was fifth. Yes. Joe in his post today said that radiator got switched. So
wow.
Busy pit boys, I'll tell you that.
I assume you were there wrenching?
Yes, he was.
God, I love the smell of hot antifreeze all over your shoes in the pits and dirt. And,
Tina, hey, how are you? She says the crew I was with enjoyed watching Joe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll tell you what, Alex still came out to work today. He worked hard today.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yes, he did.
Was obviously self-motivated because we weren't here to give him a whole lot of
We were
direction.
too busy working at the barn, which we will talk about after we show these next products.
I feel for you, Garrett. I've been there, done that. It's
on vacation,
awful.
My friend Pete got so burnt on her feet that they actually blistered. Oh my gosh, like sunburnt blisters.
Yeah, that's got nothing over hot antifreeze out of a.
Tina, I'll send you the bill for what it costs to wear your kid out so that he sleeps all night. We did it for the neighbor kid last night, and now tonight it's Alex's turn. So we'll send the bills out. We're really good at making sure kiddos sleep
did a good job
very
today.
well. No, he did, and it was so hot. I'll take it from me. So if you can work out in that, you can do anything.
Oh, you missed. Everybody wants to know about the barn. We gotta hustle through these products because the barn thing's gonna take you 45 minutes.
Aaron, thank you. And people are liking that. People really want to hear about the barn. You're always like, they don't really want to hear about them. Yes, they do. So do you want to talk about this or
no? No, tell them about the barn.
Okay, let's talk about the
barn. Go
ahead.
I'm tapping into your Flash 15 time, just so you know.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll just tell them, and then we can do it during Flash 15. Okay? Anyway, so if you're new here, we have our family's 1870s. We inherited part of it. We bought part of it. And anyway, the barn has been quite a project. It was falling down when we started. In the last few weeks, the front of the barn on the bottom
first floor
has been all but complete. There's like a few pieces of hardware missing, but otherwise it's like,
oh crap, don't let me forget, the wrong hinges came.
The wrong hinges?
Yeah, they're the wrong style.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Working.
So anyway, the base of the barn now is ready for stalls, right? I mean, but we're going to level it first and then build the stalls?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the base of the barn is ready for excavation and then building stalls.
It's to rough grade, but we got to go inside and do finish grading and get the, I call it stall mats. It's not really stall mats. It's, Pete just brought them today.
They are called
stall slabs or something.
No, stall skins. Stall skins.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
So, we got to get the grade ready. Put in. Oh yeah, there you go.
So that's one of the doors. I don't know how to make it focus better for you. I should have prepared this in advance, but I think Johnny's right. We have to do. We're gonna have to do Big Barn Tuesdays and then Hump Day Wednesdays.
I'm out. Johnny, you're gonna have to come back to town.
I know it's not gonna here.
What are you doing? Does that really help? Is that?
Well, it does, except my face is still showing. So
how is it?
Because it helps focus on the. It does help. Can you kind of see that? Hi, Danielle. Oh my gosh, it's so blurry. Okay, I'll make a video again. Gosh. So that's the bottom of the barn. But because the stalls are almost ready, it's time for pasture.
So, when we first started this project, those of you who have paid any attention to any of it know that it was a bloody mess. Like, crap everywhere is putting it lightly.
So when we first started, we were just trying to get the crap that was everywhere into a crappy pile.
And when I say crap, like, I'm talking, this is an 1870s bank barn that had a Volvo semi-truck hood in it.
That's true.
It had some old cast iron hardware from the old barn in it. It had
the old
some four-lug look Mini Cooper. I should have called Don Hiller. They might have been Geo Metro tires and wheels in it.
Oh yeah, it was anyway. So when we cleaned it out, we got rid of some of the trash, but then the organic matter we put in a big pile in the corner of what would eventually now become our pasture. So today's project in the 92 degrees was we got rid of all of that and cleaned it up to be prepared for the pasture fence. So we started around 9 a.m. and we were worked out there until around 5, and it was exhausting.
The foolish feeling part of it was, well, what'd you do at the barn today? Well, I removed stuff that I've already moved. When we first started, we didn't have a clue. We didn't know what we were getting into or what we were doing. We were just, let's clean out the barn. So we cleaned out the barn and moved it 50 feet over, and now we want that space that's
back.
50 feet over.
So Braden, no, it's not on this property here where LCRC is. It is actually, it's about 3 miles away. So it's not on this property, but it has been in Kevin's family. His grandfather purchased it back at that time because it had a sawmill on it. So that is why it is called we have named it Sawmill Ridge, because Kevin's grandfather purchased it to use the sawmill, and then he was actually going to timber that land because that's what he did for a living. So it has stayed within the family until us, obviously. So it's been in the Moomaw families for now 3 generations, and it was previously owned by the Bezier family, and
who built it originally.
They built it originally, and they had 3 generations that owned it. So it's kind of special for the history, and I promise that I will bring back the Sawmill Ridge videos, Ed. I'm sorry. There were no old Mustangs, but that would be fun, Mike Green. Thanks for hanging out. Aaron says, sounds like my barn, but mine was built in 1986. Oh, yeah, well, I promise yours smell, like the junk that you find in yours smells better than the stuff that we found in ours.
Yeah.
I need to clean it out. Yeah, don't we all? There's always lots of things. So anyway, that's a wrap up on the barn stuff. I actually did make video footage, just like I do every time that we're working out there. I just haven't when I have all this footage sitting on my computer, I just don't have the time to edit it and put it out. So
yeah, it's hard to try to run 2 tracks and promote 2 events a month and take care of the store and shipping every day and receiving and all in flyers and all the volunteer work you do and everything else. And oh, by the way, raise a child and take care of your hubby and make Salmon Ridge videos on the side?
Yeah.
Sure.
I used to take my time when I would wake up from 5 to 6, I would work on Sawmill Ridge videos. But honestly, we got so busy with other things, we really needed that time. So off season, we will definitely catch up. Definitely. Can we talk about new stuff things now?
No. Nope.
Please?
Nope. I'm too tired from working at Sawmill Ridge all day.
Sounds like Alex needs more job duties. You're right.
It's funny you say that. Alex has been on the farm. Alex just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time when the first cutting of hay was coming off. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that old saying that we all use, gotta make hay when the sun shines? Yep.
That was true. Had to do it.
That stuff is real. Mm-hmm. It is real. And poor Alex was... he was here for it, so just ask him about it sometime, Mom.
Actually, Alex and I were very good at it. I was up in the hay wagon. He was down at the bottom putting it onto the elevator. Will Walker and Kevin Muma were up in the barn catching it and stacking it. Yeah. And by the way, they had to shut it down because we were so good at it. So I'd get the hay, and I'm really courteous because when I would give him the hay, I held the strings up so that when Alex grabbed the hay, he had the strings. I didn't just like throw it at him and make him like catch it. You know?
You're so sweet.
I handed him the strings. Am I not? I am so sweet. Anyway.
Not Will. Will was throwing them handles at me like it was a football.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Are you ready? What are you doing? You're jumping the gun. Excuse me.
We have Flashpoint Bruggy bodies in stock.
So
ready to ship.
That makes Bruggy body number 3.
Yep, because we have
the
original
F2 J Concepts one. We have the J Concepts S15.
Yep.
And now we have the Flashpoint one. Yep. Got them
As you know, honestly, well, they're clear. They never look right. But that is why we have them on the website. And right now, I have all of our new stuff, the second item down. So here is the Bruggy body. Give you a little look at it. $31.99. Currently have 5 of them in stock. That's what they look like with a paint job.
Cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. Okay. What else do we have, dear?
We have, and I didn't take the time to cut one out because I'm not a big 8-scale Lexan wing fan.
Oh, no. Why not?
Because I crash too much.
Oh, because you're not down with the cool kids? Because I'm going to tell you who does like a Lexan wing. The X-Ray boys.
I know.
Okay, wait. Coming in hot. Here it is on the website.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a FP 2157. Are you telling? Oh, there's 2 pieces. So the rear and the front.
No. Oh. It's 2 complete wings.
What are these?
That thing goes in the middle.
What are these?
It goes.
Those can go in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The X-ray one does the same thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
How much is an X-ray one by itself?
Oh, well, shall we look together?
Yeah, they only come one in a clip. I just want to...
X-ray, oh man, it might change our picture. X-ray wing, 1 in a package for $18.99.
Yeah, see, it comes with that same thing for in the
Oh, okay, I see. We also have 10 of those in stock if that's more your flavor.
So, 19 18, so that's 36. No, 38. What am I saying? 36. That's 38. So the Flashpoint one is actually cheaper if, by the pair.
Yeah, if you're looking for cheaper.
Yeah.
Who's not looking for cheaper?
I'm always looking for Oh, you want to do that?
Yes, I do.
Does that still aggravates you?
So frustrated. So for years, literally years, every time we have a race here, and we still do this, but every time we have a race here, if someone comes up to the counter and they are looking for something that we've been hearing about, motor spray, forever. Forever. At first, Kevin was like, motor spray, just use some, not brake clean, but electric clean or whatever.
Listen, I've been playing with toy cars back when I was 8 in the brushed motor days, and we didn't buy motor spray from the hobby shop. We got brake clean or electric clean or something from the
So we had that in stock, but I said to Kevin, no, we need something that says motor spray on it because these guys want motor spray. So we went on a siege looking for motor spray. He was Googling, I am Googling. We're in both of our distributors typing everything motor spray, motor spray, motor spray, nothing.
Trinity didn't have it.
Oh yeah, because everybody was like, the Trinity stuff's good, but they don't have it anymore.
No.
Got it. Got it. So Kevin's walking by Toby's pit table, and he's like, "Whoa, is that motor spray?" Brought it inside, wrote down the part number.
I didn't even bring it inside. I just took a picture of it with my phone, walked in, sat down on my computer, looked up the part number, and bam, it was in stock.
Yeah. Braden says he loves his Magnum Force.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
Only motor spray I'll use. Well, guess what? In stock at LCRC from now on. Braden is also not a big Lexan 8-scale wing fan, so gotcha.
Seems.
So it's perfect timing because it is Flash 15. Last 15 minutes of the show every Wednesday during Hump Day Happy Hour, we do a special Flash 15. Today's promo code is Flash, F-L-A-S-H, 15, the number 1, the number 5, Flash 15. It will get you 10% off this brand new product we're about to tell you about. Boom.
So that is, here, you do this part.
We're going to actually do it down here. You're going to do the talking and I'm going to do the walking. And bear with me, friends.
Shame I don't have a sprint car put together right now.
You don't? Move your finger.
So this is not in focus, but we're working on it. So
why isn't it focusing?
Oval Friends, I got into sprint cars and I came from 8 scale. I had some 10 scale buggies. I did touring car on 12 scale at one time. So I have a pretty wide range of ride height gauges available to me. And none of them would cover the sprint car from lowest to highest. So
I don't know why.
I was with some guys at a race.
Sorry.
Actually, I think it might have been Motorama, actually. And I saw someone had this ride height gauge that went from like 5 to 18 or 20 in half mil increments, and I searched and searched and searched and tried to find it, and no, it was discontinued. Nobody made them anymore, and well, you know what? Somebody makes them now. Yep. And if you can't tell, they're in our favorite blue.
They retail for $29.95. For the next 24 hours, we will have them on sale for 10% off using the promo code FLASH15. So that'll take...
So they're marked 5 through 20, but there's a step in between each number that is the half.
Yeah.
So it goes 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, so on and so forth. We just didn't mark the halves. They're just blank. So...
Yeah.
You just outed me?
No.
Oh.
It's still on there.
Oh, okay.
I'm just moving to the product to be able to show them.
Okay. So anyway, super pumped about this. We've actually had them in the works since well, honestly, I think since January or February,
Mm-hmm.
we just finally got them, through production, all made here. Actually, not just made in the USA, but made here in Pennsylvania, anodized in New York, but made in Pennsylvania, and super stoked about that. It's the same guy that's been making all of our brass products. Again, couldn't be happier with the
quality
quality
really
of that
nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
And
the anodizing is fantastic too.
Yeah, Rob did a really good job on the ano.
That's Blizzard Anodizing did those, and they are like world-renowned anodizer in Pennsylvania. No, is he in Pennsylvania?
He's in New York.
New York, sorry.
Yeah. He's in New York.
I just wanted to mention real quick, Kurt Stieber had said that if anyone needs anything to go to Loco Joe's, Kurt will be here on Friday. So if you're looking for one of these ride height gauges and you don't want to pay for shipping, that will make it sure it is done. So they're very nice. Kurt says he likes it. Ed says it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Kurt says he loves the silver one. Gary says blue is always good. LCRC, we love our blue. And Aaron says matches my car. I'm sold. Okay, well, make sure you get it in the next 24 hours using Flash 15. We don't really discount this kind of stuff very often, so this is probably your only shot at a discount on it.
And it's new. We
Brand
never
new.
discount new stuff. So.
Well, I was just excited for our friends that we hang out with to get it first.
This won't violate map policy, will it?
Yes.
You'll get an email from the map.
I'll shut you down.
Hey,
Rob, we were just talking about you, buddy. And Ed says Friday is the rubber tire series at Loco Joe's. Okay.
Oh.
Friday. Did I say Saturday maybe? So yeah, cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Our series that we're part of is going to Loco Joe's. Where is Loco Joe's?
It's Gary Martin's place. It's in West Virginia, right?
It's Gary Martin's place?
Well, it's...
Oh, his place that he likes?
Yeah.
Hey, Bill Hostler.
Wow, fancy. Yeah.
It
you
is.
ought to see it. It's
you
pretty
should
cool.
see it in person. It's really nice.
Stop by. I'll let you test one out.
Bill, please let me know who was hanging out with you on the back of the truck, because we are kind of placing bets. So
she swears up and down it was Jake, and I'm like,
it was Jakey Davis.
I don't know. Jake doesn't hang out on Hump Day anymore, so we can't find out.
Oh, Kurt says if you order, just look for the LCRC banner. What does that mean? Oh, that's where he'll be. Sorry, the banner at his pit spot. Yeah. I thought you meant at checkout. So no, Rob, we were actually just talking about how awesome the anodizing looks on our brand new ride height gauges, and we were throwing some shout outs out to you.
Yeah, Bunker Hill, West Virginia.
Yeah. Bunker Hill. Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah, I always get confused about that place because some of you refer to it as Bunker Hill and some of you refer to it as Loco Joe's. And I don't know. I guess I didn't realize at the time that the actual town is Bunker Hill. And
John has a complaint. Johnny Shelburne.
Yeah, I know, because it's not quarter-inch increments.
He said it should have a quarter-inch shim.
You're such a jerk.
You're welcome. The anodizing really does look nice. So seriously. Oh, there's Gary. Friday night is the warm-up race for the rubber tires racing series on Saturday. Okay, thank you. So Friday's the warm-up race, and so you'll have Friday and Saturday. Awesome. Well, that'll be a great weekend.
Yeah, Kurt meant that he was stopping by here on Friday, and that if he was going to be here at noon on Friday, and then he's going to Loco Joe's on Saturday.
So here's the thing. I really need to start wearing my glasses when I'm doing this, because a lot of times I skip words because I don't see the words.
I know.
And then it's a different meaning. Well, then you do it.
You should get hearing aids, too. Because sometimes when I say words, you skip words and only hear the every other ones you want to hear.
Well, that works for me. Oh. Tina says, I saw Jason Davis with Bill Hostler on the tow truck.
Was it Jake?
Told
Is that
you.
right?
He walked like Jake. He stood like Jake. I told you.
Who?
It was Jake.
Wow. The old crew back together again.
Aha. Press Lebo. Kurt is married now, so he will be 2/10 slower. I can't wait to see. I don't know.
You never know, Russ.
Sometimes getting married only makes you better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do you have any tire recommendations for my dad for the Protect race for E-Truggy? Absolutely do.
Yep.
That's on you.
If you want to buy one set for the July race, you're going to buy either blue or A2 reflexes.
Yeah. Reflexes always work good here. On truggy, also, some people love a triple D. They're very popular. But really our tied and true tire here is always the reflex. It's going to work all the time.
Kurt, I got a whole shelf full. Come on out.
Okay.
Well, I do. I have Cody's cars here. I have a couple of my cars here. There's, plenty of cars.
Plenty of cars.
Come take your pick.
Yes. Hey,
Hi,
Randy. Good to have you on, buddy.
I assume he's probably in a hotel somewhere.
Could be.
Staying away for work.
Practicing his cornhole for our next ProTech RC race.
Yeah. Just think, I believe, if I'm correct, if they win one more, they'll be batting 500 for the year so far.
Braden says he tried the Vandals last time. Are you specific to a brand? Do you want to stick Proline, or do you care? Or because really,
Delaware.
reflexes.
See, I knew
true.
you were out of town somewhere.
So last thing we really need to cover is our next off-road race that's coming up, which is of course the ProTech Super Cup. It has a special format that we are calling the Super Cup format.
Oh, somebody asked while we were away about were we going to run 3 rounds?
Okay.
And listen, we're still working off of that. We want to finish by 10 on Saturday.
Yeah.
But it is the July race. It is this new format, which seemingly is going to be easy. But if we do get a 300 entry turnout, it takes some time, because the third qualifying round, which we're calling the Super Cup round, is actually they're 10 minutes apiece. Which, okay, I get it that it's double a 5-minute round, but it's not really double a 5-minute round. It's just double the track time. You still don't have to deal with the extra 2 minutes to get them on and making laps and 1 minute to get them off. So it doesn't take twice as long as a 5-minute round, but it does, obviously it adds 5 minutes to each race. So with that all being said, we are planning to do everything that we can to run 2 5-minute qualifying rounds in the morning on Saturday, and then with no drops, using qual points, we will then seed into a 10-minute Super Cup round, which is going to score similar to a main. The winner of each race will bump to the next main for the Sunday's main events.
Okay.
You won't bump through the third round like you would the round mains, meaning like if you won the C, you don't get to then run the B.
Right.
But if
you only can bump once.
Yeah,
but you're seeding yourself into that main
for the next day.
Correct.
You're only going to get to run one race in round 3. So if you win the C main, that means you'll start 11th in the B main on Sunday.
So basically, you get to bump a day early, but you still can bump on Sunday.
Of course you can.
So it's not over for you. It's not like you're in there and you're done. We have lots of comments. Hold on.
Okay.
We have lots of things to catch up on.
Delaware. I saw Delaware.
I know.
Yeah,
but we missed some other stuff.
Yes.
Were you able to get me that Hootie thumb screw for Russ Lebo? Better make a note.
Yeah.
You make a note. Any Custom Works bodies on order? I think we have all of them on order, but we have...
We're out of the Knoxville hood you can't get right now. But Tim, if you're desperate, let me know. I have a couple of them in my stash.
Yeah. Tim, you can just send us a message on the website too, and we can tell you what we have or make sure we don't have what you're looking for, etc. Brett says, by chance, is there any rental campers available for ProTech? I think there are, aren't there?
I can't answer that.
Okay, Brett, I don't know. Send us a message and I will check into it, but I will forget if you don't send me a message. Okay,
Yeah, Brett, message me right now. I just won't answer till tomorrow, and I'll take a look and find out.
Yeah. What do you get if you win the Super Cup? Well, that is an excellent question, Aaron. We do need an award for your bump
No,
in the Super Cup.
it's just it's the third round of qualifying.
No, I think they should get cups for that maybe.
No,
Instead of
no.
I'll look into
No.
it.
No, it's the third round of qualifying.
Kurt says $1.25. That's actually an excellent answer. Maybe we could give you $1.25. P-Word says awesome format. Thank you very much.
Listen, I'm the most excited about this new format than I've been about a format change in a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope it works out. It's not something that we could do for a 400 entry race because you can't run a 10-minute round. But
so Robbie says I'm a game time decision again. Unfortunately, I get it. Are there any 30 amp spots still available? I think there are for ProTech.
Yeah, I know there's at least a few spots available.
Yeah,
Again,
I don't think a ton, but
if you message me or call the shop tomorrow between 11 and 7, I'll be happy to take care of you on that.
Okay, thanks, Tim. Tim's going to reach out tomorrow. Braden says, if I can get my dad to show up in time for cornhole, are you guys going? Oh, you guys are going down. I think he's talking to Randy. He and his friends are very competitive. Oh, that's awesome. Sounds good, thanks. Okay, will we be running practice Friday night before the meltdown?
Yes.
Yeah. Braden says, I usually suck in the third round of qualifying, so I'm not winning anything. Well,
it's okay.
maybe that time. Danielle says, I can make cups for the winners. I might be reaching out to you.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's what I was pointing at, is cups for the Super Cup logo. We'll look into it. You're the best, Robbie. Okay, guess what? It's 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Where does the time go when you're having fun? I still say red Solo cups. Hey, that's kind of fun. Just with a big LCRC sticker on it.
Oh.
We could get like those tin ones.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's kind of fun.
Come on.
It's kind of fun. Oh, look at somebody even liked it already.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go. Happy Hump Day, happy hour to everyone. Thank you for joining us. You guys are the best. We will see you next Wednesday. If you need us in between, just remember there is that chat box down in the corner on lcrcraceway.com.
Yep.
That will send us a message directly to our phone. We can't always respond right away, but we do get back to you eventually. If it's urgent, while we're open, we'd love to talk to you directly on the phone. We're here tomorrow from 11 to 7. So give us a jingle, and we will talk to you then.
Take care, all.
And Danielle says she has a ceramic mug, too. So